With everything going on in life, one question remains. A question that has dawned the minds of every human brain in existence. Do you matter? In the gigantic landscape that is YouTube, it's kind of horrifying to think that you could possibly put in a year's worth of effort into your videos and channel, but get zero reward nor recognition out of it. Little to no views, a subscriber count so depressingly low that people would have just assumed that all of your subscribers were your family members supporting you out of pure pity. It's a terrifying thought, and some people don't even know if they would want to go through all that. Well, guess what? I don't really blame them. All that time and effort going to nothing? Yeah. Pass. Well, luckily for you, I'm here to help you out. As a man that has been on this platform, this torture cell called an app, I know every possible aspect of this damn minefield to eventually help you try and hopefully succeed on your YouTube journey. Obviously, if someone needed help on a specific topic, then you'd need to ask an expert on the matter, which is a good thing for you because I am here. Wah. As far as YouTube veterans go, none can compare to a professional such as myself. When it comes to big names on the social media atmosphere, most people think of people like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Dream, Mr. Beast, and Logan Paul. But guys, come on, you can trust me. I was on YouTube back when Smosh was still relevant. Yeah, I know, that seemed like forever, dude. All I'm saying is that you can trust me, and you know, you can trust No matter how much we try to deny it, we're all pretty selfish in our own way. We want things, and we prefer to get those things as fast as possible. But that's not really going to be the case here. Remember that most of your favorite YouTubers didn't get famous overnight. Okay, maybe some of them did, and honestly, that's kind of insane. So when you start making your videos and when you start uploading them, just be ready for a really long ride. From what I've seen, people tend to give up on their careers here after a decent amount of time not getting anything back for the effort that they were bringing forward. Again, I get that, which is why I want you to treat YouTube as a hobby. Yeah, I know, getting famous and getting money, that all seems really cool, but it's gonna take a really long time before any of that really happens. Treat it as a fun little activity that you can do every now and then. Do not, and I mean it, do not stress yourself over deadlines or uploading quality videos once a week every single week. Sure, consistent uploading can help your channel, but rushed content that burns you out and makes you not even want to upload anything at all isn't something we really want happening. Doing YouTube should be fun. Of course, there's going to be a lot of stressful moments. Maybe you'll suffer from copyright strikes, or maybe you'll suffer from hate comments. If it's any consolation though, the dislike button is gone, so they can't really hit on you too much now, can they? But it really is up to you on how to handle situations like that. I can't tell you how the best way of handling hate comments is. All I can say is how I handle it. Take the hits, try your best to ignore them, and hopefully move on. Yeah, I know, it's definitely easier said than done, but hey, come on, what are you gonna do? Everyone's journey is gonna be different, and honestly, I think that's one of the biggest appeals of YouTube. Everyone on here is different in their own way, with different skills and especially different interests. What I want you to do is to look at the people you're already watching, understand what makes you like their videos, and, you know, take some inspiration. You don't necessarily copy them, but, you know, benchmark on their ideas. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, it's a professional word. Everyone has a niche. All you need to do is find yours. Or, you know, you can be a variety creator like Moist Critical, the man himself, the Percy Jackson himself. Learning how to edit and make proper thumbnails and all that will definitely be something you're gonna have to get better at. It's kind of inevitable. I'm gonna say that again. It's kind of inevitable. But as long as you have the passion and motivation to keep making videos, then those skills are definitely going to improve. It's gonna be hard, but having fun with this whole thing should be your main goal. That's where it all starts, right? And if you want some prime and premium advice, don't ask me. If you want the honest truth, this video is titled Should You Do YouTube? But it's not really a video made for anybody else. It's not a video made for you. It's a video made for me. Just like a lot of people out there, the idea of becoming a content creator was super interesting to me. I've always thought about it, and hey, I like talking. I have a microphone, and I learned how to edit at least somewhat recently. These pieces started coming together one by one during high school, and it kind of felt like it was a sign. Now that I graduated from high school, I feel like if I were to start, then I'd need to start now, right? Does that mean I was lying earlier when I said I was a YouTube veteran just a minute ago? Yeah, I was kidding. Yeah, I'm just really funny like that, sorry. But honestly, I just really needed convincing. Not from anyone else. Hell, I haven't even told a single one of my friends nor family that I'm doing this. Because ultimately, I've always been unsure if I was even going to push through with it or not. It's not necessarily because I just don't want them to know. It's kind of more, I don't know, I want to do this journey on my own. And okay, maybe I'm a little shy about this too. But if it's gonna be me, then the main question is, do I matter? Can I really make videos that people are gonna enjoy? Am I just wasting valuable time by doing this? Should I be focusing my time on pre-studying for college because I have no idea what's coming and I'm heavily underprepared? These questions circle my mind often, and I just can never tell myself if this is something I can even do. I really needed convincing, which is why this video is being made. This video isn't necessarily made to convince you to start YouTube. It's a video to convince me. It sounds cliche, but this has always been a dream of mine. I just know, okay, wow, yeah, that was really cliche. I couldn't say that with a straight face. Oh my goodness. I just never expected it to actually happen. There's always been so much I was missing, but I think the main thing I was missing was the courage to actually start. I told myself that the summer after I graduate high school is when I will finally start, but when the time came, I procrastinated hard. Time kept passing over the summer and I started feeling defeated. I haven't started. All this time is being wasted. My chance is gone. I felt like it was over, and it was time to start thinking about just focusing on putting my time somewhere else. And I just laid down to think on the floor. Yeah, you heard me right, on the floor, because it's honestly really relaxing and helpful to lie down on the floor. You guys should do it more. And I thought about the different paths my life could have taken. And eventually I started thinking about what would have happened if I actually did start YouTube. And honestly, it might be a little naive to say this, but my mind thought that path was amazing. I was putting in all my work in something that I thought was both fun and something that gave me the feeling that I was being productive. It was great to see. It wasn't a specific incident nor a specific event that made me realize this. I think it just came to me over time, but I realized time isn't really stopping for anyone. The more I procrastinate, the more time I'm losing. And I realized that just because I didn't reach the deadline that I made for myself, it didn't mean I lost the opportunity entirely. I was still in this. Little by little, I started getting into it, looking at videos on how to start a channel and what your optimal first few videos should be. All that stuff a lot of us watch, but never actually really apply. I wanted to change that for myself, however. I started taking notes. Yeah, I took notes, dude. And envisioning how some of the tips I saw in the videos would look like in my channel. Finally, I made my new Google account. And when I did this, it finally hit me. I'm doing this. It's finally happening. All that thinking, all that daydreaming, it's finally coming together. I'm finally taking my first few steps. So I'm writing a video. Wow, what? So I'm writing a script for this video because I wanted to do this right. But as I was writing, this took a radically different turn from what I was expecting. I was originally going to go for a comedic first video where I would pretend to be a veteran YouTuber and pretend to give you guys valid advice. But it turned to this, a lot more personal, a lot more open, and a more emotionally inspiring. At least for me, I don't know about you. And honestly, I'm really happy it kind of went here. As far as first tries go, as far as first videos go, I think this is a pretty good one. Because it did the one thing that I really needed. It convinced me to finally get my ass on YouTube. I'm kind of nervous about this whole thing, but ultimately I am excited. I know it'll most definitely be hard, but I'm willing to push through.